Hi, this is Jason with GuitarEdge.com, and we're here with Anders Osborne, backstage at the Space in Evanston, Chicago. Anders, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Jason.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about you kind of have a unique guitar style where you play in an open tuning. So can you tell me a little bit about the tuning that you use and how you came to land in it?
I was trying to learn this Joni Mitchell tune when I was, 17 maybe. Carry, and it's tuned in D. It'll be D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. So it's basically just 3 notes, but I got 3 octaves on the D. So you have just like stuff ringing all the time, very, very sonically pleasing to me.
Cool. And then as far as how do you come to hit on the slide too? Was that kind of part of that learning process too?
Yeah, it came right there. I mean, I kind of realized that. I realized that right away that it was a... But that old Robert Johnson, later, Elmer James. Yep.
Cool. Now your latest album is on Alligator Records, American Patchwork. So tell me about how the material for this album kind of came together. Was this kind of, you had this idea going into this album that there would be these tunes, or these tunes kind of just present themselves to you?
It's a combination. Most of the time, making a record, you want to cut the new stuff. That's what's exciting. But you also have to go to the back catalog and look at stuff that was never released that I wrote. That's what I do. So together with Stanton, that co-produced it, we listened to a bunch of stuff, and then slowly it kind of presents itself naturally, organically grows into a thing, both lyrically and musically. But also musically, it'll change. You can have a certain type of song, but you will change it up, partially because of the players, but also partially because you need something in a different tempo. You need something to make the record flow a little better, so you might try a song in a certain way,
And what did Stanton as a co-producer kind of bring to it other than, his obvious drumming ability?
Drumming, yeah. Well, we've been friends for about 20 years, he and I. I remember seeing him as a teenager, So that aspect was really important, that we were really close, really nice friends, so it was easy to work with. But what he developed, surprisingly enough, was my heaviness on the guitar. He would push me harder and harder and harder, and he said, heavier, heavier, more distortion, go one more. And I wasn't really used to that. I was used to just plugging in my stuff, doing it my way, and that was that, having fun with that. But he said, nah, do it one more time. I've heard you live, dude. It's like, it feels much bigger than that. So I'm like, all right. So we started experimenting, and so he really brought that out of me. He's like, come on.
Cool. And so right now you're on tour. We're in Chicago right now. And so what are kind of your upcoming plans where people can catch you maybe later this year?
Oh, it's all over. We're trying to tour the whole country back and forth as many times as we can squeeze in, and what's left. September, October, November, December. Yeah, be on the lookout. We're coming around.
Cool. So where can people find more information about you, Anders?
AndersOsborne.com. And we should have all the dates, tour dates, and latest news and stuff like that. People chatting around. Check it out.
Thanks. Cool. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, Anders. Do you want to play us out with a couple riffs?
A couple of riffs?
Sure, yeah.